We frequently receive calls from divorce litigants who were supposed to receive a portion of their spouse's retirement as part of their property division. However, when these litigants send their final judgments to the plan, they are told that retirement assets, 401k plans, pensions, profit sharing plans, are governed by federal law, and therefore a state divorce court is ineffective. You can imagine the consternation that this information causes, particularly since retirement plans are often the largest assets divided in divorce. Thankfully, we are able to tell these litigants that all is not lost, and that with a relatively inexpensive legal tool, we can ensure that their money is safely transferred into their possession. This tool is called a Qualified Domestic Relations Order, more commonly known as a QDRO. In 1974, the Congress created and enacted the Employee Retirement Income Security Act, known as ERISA, in order to regulate the benefits that employees received as part of their compensation packages. Among other things, ERISA provides that qualified retirement assets are inalienable, which means they are exempt from seizure. This means that a participant cannot gift, pledge, or sell his interest in a retirement asset, and he cannot have it seized by a creditor to pay a debt. However, at the same time that Congress was passing ERISA in order to prevent the seizure of retirement assets, several of the states, and now all of the states, were creating laws which effectively did just that. These laws typically held that retirement assets were a marital asset or community property subject to distribution as part of the property division divorce in the divorce. Thus, a conflict arose between the federal government, which attempts to exempt retirement assets, and state governments, which decided to create an exception to this exemption. The resolution of this conflict was borne out in the Retirement Equity Act of 1984. This act creates a new type of order called a QDRO, and held, among other things, that retirement assets could be divided in divorce on the condition that the form of the order was approved by the individual retirement plan. In effect, this means that in order to be qualified, and in order for the funds to be transferred, the QDRO must conform to the terms of the final judgment, state law, federal law, including regulations of both the IRS and the Department of Labor, and the specific provisions of the retirement plan in question. Once this QDRO is entered and approved by the retirement plan, the non-employee spouse can be assured that they will receive their retirement benefits as provided in the divorce decree.